In the heart of a bustling city, where the divide between opulence and poverty was stark, lived a girl named Amelia, born into a world of privilege and extravagance. She was the heiress to a vast fortune, her every whim catered to, her every desire fulfilled with the swipe of a platinum card. But amidst the glitz and glamour, Amelia found herself yearning for something more meaningful, something beyond the superficial trappings of wealth. It was amidst the vibrant chaos of the city streets that she first laid eyes on him, James, a boy with eyes that sparkled like stars against the backdrop of his worn-out clothes. He lived a life devoid of luxury, scraping by on odd jobs and meager earnings. But there was a fire within him, a passion and determination that drew Amelia to him like a moth to a flame. Their love blossomed amidst the stark contrast of their worlds. James was her solace from the emptiness of her gilded existence, and she was his beacon of hope in a world filled with despair. Together, they laughed, they dreamed, and they loved with a fierce intensity that knew no bounds. Amelia showered James with gifts, lavishing him with the extravagances that were second nature to her. She bought him clothes, took him to fancy restaurants, and whisked him away on exotic vacations. But amidst the luxury, James remained unchanged, his heart steadfast and true. Or so she thought. As the days turned into weeks and the weeks into months, a shadow began to creep into their relationship. James grew distant, his smiles forced and his laughter hollow. Despite Amelia's best efforts to bridge the growing divide between them, she could sense that something was amiss. Then, one fateful day, her worst fears were realized. She stumbled upon James in the arms of another woman, his lips pressed against hers with a fervor that mirrored the passion they once shared. The sight tore through Amelia's heart like a dagger, shattering the illusion of love and trust that she had held so dear. Heartbroken and betrayed, Amelia confronted James, her voice trembling with pain and anger. But he offered no apologies, no excuses for his betrayal. Instead, he simply turned away, leaving her alone in a world that suddenly seemed colder and darker than she had ever known. In the aftermath of their breakup, Amelia was left to pick up the pieces of her shattered heart. She realized then that love knew no boundaries of wealth or status, that it was a fragile thing that could be broken as easily as it was formed. But amidst the pain and the tears, she found a strength within herself that she never knew existed. And so, with her head held high and her spirit unbroken, Amelia set out to rebuild her life, vowing never again to let the trappings of wealth blind her to the true value of love. For she knew now that true love could not be bought or sold, it could only be earned through trust, loyalty, and unwavering devotion.